Franklin!
Everybody knows how to cheat a drug test. It'd be me.
Franklin!
You sleep here again last night? Yeah. So what? When's the last time you slept at home?
Franklin!
You two talking?
Goddamn kids and their goddamn hippity hop music.
You drinking again?
Franklin, where the hell? What's going on here?
I'm building a wall, and do you think you could knock before you just barge into my room?
A wall? Why are you building a wall? To keep Mexicans out? Because I think that's a Texas problem. And I would knock, but I have sensitive knuckles.
What did I say about making racist jokes in our household? And use your foot then to knock.
That they're immature and dated? And have you ever tried knocking with a foot? It's like really awkward. You gotta like stand at this awkward angle and everything.
I believe the word I specifically said was don't, and just call from outside.
I just remember you saying that they were immature and dated. And I did call, you didn't hear me.
Don't you think me calling them immature and dated would be an indication that you shouldn't make them? And if you call and there's no answer, then don't you think that would be an indication that you shouldn't come in?
Wait, can we like stop having two conversations at once and first talk about one thing and then talk about the other thing?
Okay, I think we should talk about your racist jokes first.
Well, I think we should talk about you building a wall in the middle of your goddamn bedroom first.
Fine. I'm turning my one room into 2 rooms so that we can rent out the second room and save some money.
Who are you going to find to rent a room that's that small?
Jessica said she'd be interested.
Oh my god.
Don't say anything.
Dude, you seriously need help.
Your mom needs help.
Yes, she does, because she's old, but she doesn't need help for issues that present themselves in behaviors like building a wall in the middle of your room so you can invite a girl you like to live with you.
She needs a room!
Does she know that you're literally building a wall?
I'm just trying to help a friend out in need.
This isn't helping a friend, Franklin. This is manipulating an innocent woman into living with you when you have a crush on her. It's creepy and will only end badly for all parties involved.
I'm not gonna make a move on her while she's living with us. Who do you think I am? This is just a temporary thing.
Really? Really? Is that so? So if she comes into your room at night and is like, oh my god, Franklin, it's so cold. I could really just use like some manly body heat right now. Can you please just like cuddle with me and rub my butt? You're gonna be like, nah, I'm good.
Don't be stupid. That would never happen.
But if it did.
I'm not going to entertain this hypothetical.
Just last week, you were all about hypotheticals.
People change.
Your mom doesn't change.
Yes, that's right. Because she's dead.
Oh, right. Well, this is crazy. You're crazy. Don't say I didn't warn you. Have fun building your wall.
Wait, we still have to talk about your immature and dated jokes.
I don't think there's anything to talk about.
You said we would.
Don't you have to finish building your wall?
I can multitask.
Okay, immature is subjective, and Citizen Kane is dated, but it's still high quality.
Don't you bring Citizen Kane into this argument.
I'll bring whatever Citizen Kane into whatever argument I want. Greetings, citizens. Do not be scared, for I am here. Citizens? We're in Franklin's room, Captain Dinglepuss. Greetings, citizens! Do not be scared, for I am here! Hey, Captain Dinglepuss.
Hey, Captain Dinglepuss.
Captain Dinglepuss, can you tell Franklin he's an idiot for building a wall in the middle of his room to try to get a girl he likes to move in so that she'll, like, I don't know, fall in love with the way you do the dishes?
There's more to me than cleanliness, Paul.
On the contrary, Sir Paul, I believe it's an idea of brilliant proportions. Is today National Go Mad Day? Has everyone gone mad today but me? It is a unique form of wooing that I have not seen since the days of Antony and Cleopatra. Didn't they, like, start a war?
You're thinking of Helen in Paris.
Didn't they both start wars?
I mean, yeah. I guess Helen did decide to go with Paris of her own free will, so I guess she's little responsible.
No, I mean, like, didn't both pairs of couples... Have no fear, Sir Paul. If a war begins, I shall punch it in the face.
There. You see, Paul? Everything will be fine.
Everything will not be fine. This is a crazy idea.
What are you up to today, Captain Dinglepuss?
I'm eternally grateful that you should inquire, Sir Franklin. Today, I will be facing a nemesis that has plagued this earth since man walked upon it.
What villain is that, Captain Dinglepuss?
On this day, I shall put plans into action, action into plans, to defeat religion. See? Now that's a good idea.
That's a terrible idea.
Oh yeah? How come?
Religion is like a huge part of almost every culture. Getting rid of religion is like getting rid of culture, don't you see?
Culture is just a bunch of ideas people hundreds of years ago thought were good ideas.
Well, some of them were good ideas. I mean...
Name one.
Circumcision?
Are you kidding me?
It's cleaner.
You're telling me that the best cultural idea in the entire history of the world is removing penis skin?
It's just the first example that came to mind.
Let me tell you something, Franklin. If there was a god, and if he cared about how much skin I have on my penis, then that...
Wait, you don't believe in God?
Of course I don't believe in God. That's like believing in the tooth fairy.
That's not true.
Do you also believe in Santa Claus?
I don't know if I believe in God, but...
You don't know if you believe in an old dude with a beard who made everything and then was just like, I rescind all responsibility from here on out.
I'm just saying I think there's some concrete evidence for intelligent design.
Intelligent design? The only thing that's intelligently designed is Matt Bomber's jawline.
I'm serious.
And you think I'm not? The world is a mess, and you want to believe in some higher power because, what, it makes you feel better?
It's not just about that. There's evidence.
What evidence?
Like, I don't know, St. Thomas Aquinas' proofs?
What's a St. Thomas Aquinas'?
St. Thomas Aquinas was a person.
Well, of course he believed in God. With a last name like Aquinas, he definitely had like 0 friends growing up, so he believed in some dude in the sky who loved him.
St. Thomas Aquinas has 5 proofs which he considered to collectively prove the existence of God. For example, nothing can exist without a cause, right? So if you trace causes backwards in time, they can't go on for infinity, so whatever was the first cause is what we call God, an uncreated creator.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. I was just thinking about how both his first name and his last name both end in ass. Thomas Aquinas. It's pretty funny when you think about it. It should be the name of a sex position.
Your name sounds like a sex position.
Well, the first half of your name means hot dog, which looks like a sex organ.
Okay, you're clearly not mature enough to be having this conversation with me.
We already established that maturity is subjective.
No, Paul, you established that. You did. By yourself. Now, if you could excuse me, I've got a wall to build.
Oh, come on. Why can't we talk more about this ass guy? We were just getting into it. Haha, phrasing.
Because I've got work to do, Paul. Go watch TV without me.
Okay, fine. But if you expect my tax dollars to go into another wall, then you've got another thing coming.
God damn it.
Do you need to have faith that everything will end up okay without anyone actually taking any action? Are you looking for a way to support your beliefs without using science? Do you need a reason to be an asshole to random people you know nothing about? Do you need an excuse to send your thoughts and prayers to victims of natural disasters without actually doing anything to help? Are you looking to start a cult to suppress women, gay people, minorities, or just people you don't like? Then look no further. Today, for a limited time offer, we're selling God at a discounted price of only $59.99. That's right, you can buy God for all your needs.
I didn't know how to win an argument before. But then, when I bought God, I realized I didn't have to win. I could just quote a religious text.
After using God for just 2 weeks, I realized how easy it was to just not do anything to help people, because I could just pray for them instead.
I didn't know how I could be mean to my neighbors who aren't raising their kids in the way that I was raised. When I bought God, it really became a lot easier to find the ammunition I was looking for.
I didn't know how to justify the tragedies in the world, you know. Tragedies that don't affect me. But when I bought God, I realized it was all really what God wanted to happen all along. So it was okay for all those people to suffer.
Call and order your God today. Today for only $59.99, not including shipping and handling. Batteries not included.
I said it's small, but, you know, what can you do?
No, it's like totally fine. It'll be perfect until I can find someplace better. I really want to get out of my current place, like, as soon as possible.
No. Yeah, I totally get it. So you'll take it?
I think so. Can I sleep on it and get back to you tomorrow?
Yeah, for sure.
I was hoping to meet your other roommate. I usually don't move into a place until I've met all the roommates, especially if they're all guys.
Oh, yeah, sorry, he's not here right now.
Is he cool?
I mean, yeah, he's just,
Is he at work right now?
I think he's like running some errands or something. Do you want to watch some TV? He might be back soon.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
So,
What you watching?
I don't know, some bullshit show.
Ooh, I love bullshit shows. Do you love bullshit shows, Jessica?
I mean, TV is TV, right?
That's right. TV is TV. That it is. And bullshit shows are bullshit shows. So, yeah. Let's watch some bullshit. Yep. Just sitting with my friends watching some bullshit TV.
Oh my god, are you having a stroke?
No, I'm fine.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our third in a series, The Most Important Questions. And tonight we ask the question, does God exist? And our guest star for this evening's show is Reverend Gerald Hopkins, who's come all the way from Benton, Alabama.
Thank you, Martha. I'm happy to be here.
Now, Father Hopkins, if someone were to come up to you and ask you, Does God exist? How would you reply?
Well, the answer, ladies and gentlemen, is a predictably simple one. Of course God exists. The proof is all around us. But I'd like to add Pardon me, Sir Gerald.
A question from the audience.
Yes, pardon me for the intrusion of words, Reverend, but I'd like to inquire, if there is a God up there controlling things, then why does he permit for people doing a good turn to get hurt? Ah, yes, that old chestnut. Well, sir, you see, we're all sinful in a way, aren't we? Well, I should request for you to speak for yourself, Reverend. But we will all ultimately be rewarded in heaven, and so I think that... Let me stop you right there, Reverend. Might I request that we get down to specific cases? Now, I received this wound whilst opening a tin of cat food, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm not even particularly fond of the animal, but I opened its tin of Sheba and nearly sliced my finger off. Now I ask you, why? Sir, God really can't be expected to watch over everyone who's opening a tin of cat food. Now, I'd like to raise the level of this discussion and talk about... How is it, good sir, that a man can shoot his wife 80 times in the head with an AK-47 and then chop up his children with a meat cleaver and not even get a stubbed toe, whilst I nearly cut my finger clean off trying to save the cat from starvation, while there are other people here, other hard-working citizens who I'm sure feel the same way as I do. Yes, well, you see, God gives us a choice, doesn't he? A choice to use our gifts wisely or foolishly. Oh, I see. So the fault is mine now, is it? I'd like to remind you of the parable of the 9 shepherds. 8 of them used their can openers wisely and diligently, while the 9th shepherd was the clumsy, loudmouth shepherd who kept whittering on about how he... Hold on! I do believe you are making this up. Listen here, there are millions of cats in this country. How many tins of Sheba would God have to look after to make sure idiots like you didn't...
I think the point here is that God really can't be expected to be in 2 places at once.
Yes, he can. Of course he can. He's omnipresent, for God's sake. Look, God loves us all. He does not appear to love me so much. Well, amazingly, he does. It's a miracle he doesn't just strike you down.
I think we might have exhausted this line of questioning. Could we please have the next question from the audience? Yes, it's a Mr. Dinglepuss.
Yes, that's me. I'd like to inquire as to why they don't use those thin plastic covers on cans of cat food as they do with yogurt. That's it. I want you out of the studio. Out, I say. Get out. Get out of here. Out of here. Get out. I say. Out. Stop. Leave me alone. Take that off. Leave me alone. Do we have a cat?